I attended an MBA graduation ceremony recently, and the guest speaker, who is a very successful business owner, said something to the effect of, "Your degree by itself is nothing. It's a tool. How you use it matters." As something of a tool myself, I wanted to make a video about how you can make the most of resources and opportunities on campus before you get your degree. The first thing I encourage you to consider is visiting your school's Career Services Center early. Depending on your institution, your mileage may vary, but most students don't set foot in their school's career center until like senior year, if they ever do. I didn't, and that's why I had to sell for years. No, I'm just kidding. I did something even worse. I had to be a consultant. But your school likely offers resume reviews, mock interviews, internship assistance, and networking events that can get you a job and network lined up before you're even graduated. It can also be a good place to find business partners or nurture ideas. A lot of learning is achieved by doing, so opportunities to get your foot in the door are invaluable. I'm talking to you now with many years of experience, but I didn't know how to do this when I was 17. The students who got the best jobs and opportunities after graduation are the ones who built connections and refined their professional skills years in advance. It's totally fine to bomb a networking event when you're a freshman, but that'll really sting if it's your senior year and you're just learning those skills. Next, I recommend you build relationships with your professors even if you're not planning to attend grad school. Sometimes I hear students say, "What's the point of going to office hours if you don't struggle with the material and you don't want to go to graduate school?" Well, first, you force professors to actually do something, and second, professors can be awesome resources. The value of college does not come solely from lectures, it's about the people you meet. Professors can be very well connected and open doors to research opportunities, internships, and mentorships. Go to office hours, ask about their research, express interest in their field, whatever. It's really not that scary. And having professors who know you well can lead to strong letters of recommendation and career opportunities. You'll have more than enough time to hang out with your friends, and it doesn't take too much commitment to grow close with your professors. I also recommend you get involved with some organizations on campus. Clubs and other groups are great ways to meet people and pad your resume pretty easily. If you really want to optimize your time, join clubs relevant to your interests and prioritize quality over quantity. For example, if you're interested in finance, joining an investment club where you can take on leadership roles would be more beneficial than joining 10 random clubs you never actually participate in. That said, don't be afraid to try new things and use clubs as a way to network and find friends. Like I've said, a huge benefit of college is the connections you make, and clubs can be great for that. Next, look for an internship or a job. Beyond some spending money, a bit of work experience can really boost your resume and confidence. It's pretty scary when you start applying for jobs, at least for me it was. When I was leaving undergrad, I felt very much like fake it till you make it. I hope none of these employers realize I have little experience. I think that's a pretty normal thought to have when you're 20, 21. Or maybe I'm just incredibly lame. Either way, when you have real-world experience to fall back on, you're much more confident that you can adapt to challenges in a new work environment. That said, the best internships are competitive, and you may not feel incredibly confident if you were forced to find a minimum wage job outside of your desired career because you started looking too late. See if your school has any alumni mentoring programs that could help, or resources for finding these opportunities early that will make transitioning into the workforce less scary. In the present day, it's much less acceptable not to have marketable skills outside of class because of widely available resources. 300 million years ago, when I was an undergrad, people definitely did side projects and self-study, but now with free classes or cheap learning platforms like Coursera available online through a cursory Google search, the most competitive students have solid degrees, experiences, and proven initiative through personal projects. If you're doing a computer science degree, build an app, make a website. Even if you're not doing a computer science degree, have ChatGPT write the code for you. If you're pursuing something in the humanities, can you get an article published? Are there gaps in the curriculum that self-study could fill? Your major alone may not make you the most competitive job applicant. Having practical experience that you can demonstrate to employers will set you apart and help start your career from a more advanced position, which is huge long term. The next thing is study abroad. If you're watching this channel and aren't intending to study abroad, what are you doing? If your situation permits it, I always recommend you study abroad. It's not always possible, so if you're fortunate enough to take advantage of the opportunity, I would really recommend you think twice before passing it up. Finally, and this ties into all the previous points, but don't graduate and realize you've never built meaningful relationships. It's fine to be shy going into college. I'm an introvert, but this is a major opportunity to expand your comfort zone, which is almost always worthwhile. Go to parties, talk to people in your classes, make friends from places you never thought you would, like an alumni networking event. If you enter college thinking that you can isolate yourself, get your degree, and be set for life, I mean, maybe But more often than not, that's a recipe for failure. Like that business owner said in his graduation speech, your degree isn't a golden ticket, it's a tool. And like any tool, its value depends on how you use it. The students who thrive after graduation aren't necessarily the ones with the highest GPAs or even the most impressive majors. They're the ones who leverage every resource available to them while they have the chance. So don't wait until your final semester to realize you need to be more proactive. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris from Mooshly.com. I have an English bachelor's with a creative writing concentration and an MBA. I'm a consultant and professional writer, and I've helped many students improve their applications and get accepted to elite academic programs and institutions around the world, including Ivy Leagues, medical schools, law schools, PhDs, and graduate business programs. I frequently get asked for college application advice, so I publish some here to help you for free. I've also written a very thorough college essay introduction guide I highly recommend you check out. It's designed to be actionable and can get you started on your essay in minutes. Click the link in the description to download it for free. I routinely publish practical videos like this to help with your college applications and life on campus. So if you found this helpful, subscribe now to make sure you catch the next one. Don't forget to grab your free college essay introduction guide from the link in the description, and I'll see you next time.